teams boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Now George, following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. Westbrook dishes to Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
Now, here is Harden. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Stolen by Harden. Plumlee with the steal. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
And explosive at the 1. Westbrook plays with tremendous force, rocking the rim there.
The big question surrounding Russell Westbrook's career numbers is his triple-double record unbreakable. Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it may be. I didn't think anybody would get close to Oscar Robertson, Mark, and I played with Jason Kidd. Russ has completely crushed that, and he's still going.
Here's Leonard. The 76ers getting the bucket. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. So the wing on the left. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
And here's Leonard. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Leonard the pass to George. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Maxey.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there. And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Plumlee finds George. Clippers moving the ball around. Leonard on the wing. Outside, George. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Westbrook, no good. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 13-5 run here.
Don't you forget, Harden won the assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
Westbrook kicks to George. Plumlee, the pass to Westbrook. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Harden looking it over. Stolen by Westbrook. George with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And Leonard has it in the corner. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
The southpaw, hard, and lucky lefty. He's a tremendous offensive player who can pretty much get triple-doubles in bunches.
Good on the triple.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Westbrook against Harden. Westbrook dishes to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. He kicks it to Plumlee. Here's George. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Harden the pass to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Out left to the wing. Back to Harden. Embiid in the corner. Off the left rim and out.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers. Clippers trail by 7. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Now here's Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And there's only ever going to be one result when Kawhi's driving to the bucket. And it's going to be loud, and it's going to be painful.
Here's Milton. In the corner, it's Milton. There's the triple. It's hauled in by George. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. Passes it to Plumlee. And George kicks to Plumlee. Outside for George. Pass to Zubac, and stolen by Harrell. And now Philadelphia on the break. Niang passes to Milton. The dish now to McDaniels. Pass to Melton. Westbrook with the steal. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Leonard with the ball. Feeds to Plumlee. Back to George. Outside Westbrook. Outside Leonard. Launches a 3. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Morris is checked in for Mason Plumlee. The 76ers leading by 3. Westbrook with the steal. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Harrell. Morris dishes to Westbrook. Morris a screen. Westbrook passes to Morris. They'll double him with Harrell. Here's Zubac. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Philadelphia's gone 3-6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And there's the pass to McDaniels. Right wing. Poked away. Here's Milton. 5 on the clock. They get the rebound. Passes it to Harrell. Milton with it. They could use a bucket. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Here's Leonard. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Milton with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Pass to McDaniels. Harrell kicks to Milton. Another miss by Philadelphia.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Left side, Westbrook. Zubac the pass to George. From 13, Milton grabs the board. Philadelphia leading by 3. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. McDaniels kicks to Melton. Off with the layup. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And the call will be against George Niang. That is his first foul of the game. Mann's checked in for Los Angeles. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. Comes up empty down low. For Philadelphia, they've gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. Harris dishes to Embiid. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Morris. Pass to Zubac. Morris kicks to George. Back to Morris. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harden outside, trying to end the drought. Hits it from three-point range. Harden's got 13.
Dangerous with and without the rock. Harden is accurate on the catch and shoot.
George passes to Mann. Inside, stolen by Tucker. The clock runs out, and we're heading to half. All right, Dave, thank you. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Embiid wide open. No good on the 3. Clippers trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
In the corner, Powell with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on James Harden. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league, and he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their star.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac's, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Terrence Mann. The Clippers shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Back to Powell. He feeds it to Plumlee. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now here's Gordon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
The pass to Westbrook. It's Powell on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Westbrook kicks to Powell. Shot clock at 6. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for Norman Powell, and it's Paul George in for Gordon. Leonard. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Back to Melton. 76ers moving the ball around. Milton in the corner. And he's good on the three ball. Milton's got 5 points so far.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Not afraid to get physical there. Leonard makes the shot in spite of the contact.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. The shot's good from Milton.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Now, here is George. He's got 8, and it's George finishing it off.
Authoritative slam there by George, showing the defense he's ready to get physical.
Here's Milton, and he drives in. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 9.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now, here's McDaniels for the 3. Plumlee with the rebound.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's just not a good shot with the D set up like it was.
Leonard finds George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
The shot's good from Milton. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the wide open shot from Morris. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now, here's Milton. He's covered by Westbrook. Milton's shot is good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And there's the feed to Westbrook. That shot, no good. And so it's Philadelphia with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Marcus Morris is out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Milton. Another 3 for Philadelphia. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers. George dishes to Westbrook. Morris trying to free himself up.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Milton on top. He's covered by Westbrook. Doesn't go that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. And Plumlee kicks to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And with a good mix of power and agility, Leonard can throw it down with the best of them.
Here's Melton. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
George passes to Morris. Dishes it to George. Morris with the screen for George. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by George.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Niang, no good. Clippers trail by 16. And here's George. Outside Westbrook. George dishes to Westbrook. Kicks it to Plumlee. Passes it to Leonard. Goes up on the wing. And he overshot that one, missing. The 76ers leading by 16. Wilton the pass to McDaniels. Here's Niang. 3-pointer. Morris with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Leonard finds George. From deep. Milton grabs the board. Milton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Mann's checked in. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Harrell. P.J. Tucker comes in for George Niang. Tobias Harris is checked in for McDaniels. And Maxey subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Now here's Leonard. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. James Harden, he's checked in for Philadelphia. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mann. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Harden. And Tucker has it in the corner. Fires the 3. Connects from 3-point range. And the 76ers lead by 20.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Philadelphia leading by 20. Harden outside. Offline with his 3. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
And it's Harris off the drive. Kicks it out to Harden. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Now here's Embiid. Harden outside. The tray. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Getting a step on the defense there. Once Leonard has this, you know he's going to capitalize.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
this one?
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. And the basket is good.
Okay, check out the handles of John Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Pass to Plumlee. And here's George. Back to Plumlee. Stolen by Jackson. And here's the fast break. It's tipped. George with a steal. Here's Westbrook. To the paint. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together. I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Westbrook against Jackson. Westbrook with the miss.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Jackson. Pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Pure from three-point range.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot.
George passes to Plumlee. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Back to Bane. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside Morant. To the inside. Adams. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
And the Clippers miss again. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Bane, the pass to Adams. Who poked away. And we're going to have a jump ball. And Smitty, with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Now here's Morant. 5 to shoot on the wing, Bane. There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers trail. Westbrook drives. Here's Plumlee. George for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
Jackson, the pass to Bane. Morant with it. Back to Bane. Brooks outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Westbrook outside. Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Driving in. Leonard passes to Plumlee. Poke loose. Here's Zubac. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Westbrook with it, guarded by Morant. George passes to Plumlee. And George with the jam.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Here's Morant driving inside. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Pass to Zubac. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And it's Brooks missing for Los Angeles. They've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Leonard. The rebound by Jackson. Right side Bane. Pass to Adams. Back to Bane. Adams with a screen on Westbrook. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for them. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Mann in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
From an early age, Terrence Mann has been around hoops. His mom was a longtime college head coach and now an assistant in the attack. A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
And stolen by Bane. Outside Morant. Bane against George. Pass to Brooks. Now Morant. Outside Bane. 5 on the clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for the Clippers. Well, Smitty with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Back to Jackson. Down low. Oh, Morris with a steal. And Leonard, here we go. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Brooks finds Bane. Off the left rim and out.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Westbrook, the pass to Morris, and he gets it to go.
Few do this as well as Westbrook. He consistently finds ways to set up his guys.
Memphis leading. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Drives to the hoop. Here's Leonard. He can't get it to go, and Memphis taking it the other way now. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson for 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed.
Did you see that? I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it. I'm amazed at the level of creativity by Russell Westbrook. His dunks are special. He's an outstanding athlete.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Pass to Tillman. Kicks it out to Kennard. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Westbrook, the pass to Morris. Out to Leonard. We've got 1:28 left in the first half.
Nice feed, Leonard, with good timing, good ball placement.
Memphis trailing here. Pass to Tillman. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Westbrook. Oh, nice D from Kennard.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Some room here for Jones. Drops one in from the wing. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Westbrook, the pass to George. Zubac with a screen on Jones. Yep, that one's good. George has got 7 points. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Pass to Conchard. Now Kennard. From deep. Westbrook with the rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Out of bounds, the Clippers will keep possession. Here's Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. Zubac with a screen on Bane. Pulls it in from the elbow. And there's another one for the Clippers.
That time he kept it himself. Leonard playing a chess game on the pick and roll.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Here's Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Allie, as always, thank you. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
On the court for Memphis, Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Leonard passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
To the inside, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. George finds Zubac. Oh, deflected. And here's Westbrook. Second chance shot. Here's Morris. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. 2 on the clock. Westbrook can't hit. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Russell Westbrook's ranks on the all-time list are incredible. He's in the top 100 for points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And don't forget, he's a triple-double king.
And with Westbrook, is there anyone you could see breaking his triple-double record?
BA, I think Luka Doncic has a chance. He's already in the top 10 on that list and has a long career ahead of him. I remember thinking no one would break Oscar's record, but Russell did it.
Oh, Adams with the block.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away. I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up, over the D, and in.
Here's Westbrook, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, BA. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes. I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
First team.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Westbrook finds Leonard. To the middle. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by Leonard. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Westbrook, the pass to George.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Morris outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
Man, he's checked in for Westbrook. Memphis calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Jackson outside. There's the 3. No good on the shot.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to man. Stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Brooks, the pass to Adams. The 3 from Bane. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And they get it back. There's Jackson with the 3. Drops in the 3. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Want to impress scouts? Stand 6'11" and hit the 3 with consistency. Jackson has such a bright future.
Kicks it to George. Back to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, BA.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Fires the three. Good. And the setup by Morant. Jackson's got 8.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Norman Powell, Russell Westbrook out there with Eric Gordon. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Zubats in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Plumlee, nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. George comes in for Gordon. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. And he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball and take our time and play D, this game is ours.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Back to Leonard. Oh, Adams with the block. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
Zubats with the steal. Here's Leonard. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Westbrook against Morant. Jackson with a screen on Leonard. And it's Brooks missing. The Clippers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Now here's Bain. Outside for Morant. Bain finds Adams. 6 to shoot. Adams with a screen on Leonard. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Rolling toward the cup, Steven Adams is a wild man. You better get out of his way.
Westbrook against Adams. Pass to George. Now here's Zubats. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Memphis.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their 2-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Brooks against Leonard. Jackson outside. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Jackson's got 10 points in just the 2nd half.
He's so consistent and efficient. Jaren's one of those guys who should always shoot for a high percentage.
Here's George. It's deflected.
Second personal foul. Fourth team.
And Brooks no good on that one.
There's a terrific intensity to Dylan Brooks' game. He doesn't hold back and exploits any weaknesses he can.
Outside Morant. Fires from deep. He drops it from range. Morant's got 25 points.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
From outside the arc, George with a steal. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Plumlee finds George. Knocked loose. Plumlee passes to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. And Westbrook draws the double. There's Plumlee with a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Look at the focus. When Russell Westbrook zeroes in, he's next level.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Up top, Bain. They get it back. Here's Adams. Second chance effort, and he lays it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Grizzlies.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
On offense, here are the Clippers. It's a 16-point game. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 14-3 run. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
And the bucket is good.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
Morant against Westbrook. Adams, the pass to Morant. This one for 3. And another miss by Memphis. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
much these teams like to get up and down and push it, I think it's going to be one of those windshield wiper games. So a bunch of guys could get some action tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Now here's Morant. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson. And that one drops.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Morant against Harden. Pass to Tucker. Puts it up. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Jackson kicks to Morant. Driving inside. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Morant. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Adams in the corner to the middle. Here's Jackson. That shot is off. Good D by Embiid. Harden against Morant. Tucker the pass to Harden. With the drive. And Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. It's Brooks on the wing. Drops in the tray.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Harden. He has 7. And the rejection by Jackson. Knocked loose. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Morant. Into the lane. Basket counts.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 3-point lead. Outside for Jackson. Takes the 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse, taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Outside, Bane. 50 seconds left to play here in the first. Jackson has the open look. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. Harris outside. There's the 3. The shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now. It's Brooks on the wing. He's guarded by Melton. Brooks misses. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Jackson against Harden. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. James Harden getting it done for Philadelphia. That quarter had to take a... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Maxey. He's out there with Shake Milton. McDaniels is out there with Harrell, and it's Niang in at the 4. Here's Maxey. After Memphis gets the 3, hits the three-point bomb. Milton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
On the basket by Jones.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Aldama. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harrell up top, defended by Jones. Down low, here's Niang. Sends it down, right in his face.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
On the basket by Jones.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
And here is Milton. He has 6. Passes to Niang. 5 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. Aldama with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Conchar. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year team, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's McDaniels. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
1:53 left to play in the first half. Here's Conchar. Maxey grabs the miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Kennard. Fires from deep. The Grizzlies with another miss. The 76ers leading by 3.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Now the pass to Conchar. Shoots the 3. The shot's good from Kennard. Kennard's got 5 points so far.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. And
the Grizzlies with possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Kennard's shot is off. McDaniels kicks to Niang. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Milton takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Thank you, David. And we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at small forward. Here's Morant. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Kick out to Adams. Morant against Harden. Morant outside. Pass to Brooks. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
And so here's Memphis. 76ers getting the bucket. Brooks the pass to Morant. Adams with the screen on Harden. Morant surveying the D. And now he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Morant after the Sixers pick up 2. Brooks with the bucket. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder. Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And a wide open look for Bane. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Now just a 2-point 76ers lead. Embiid with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Embiid kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Harden. Here's the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Morant. Clinks the dunk off the rim.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Now here is Harris. And Tucker has it in the corner. Elton trying to break free. A nice shot by Tucker. And the 76ers lead by 5. Out to Brooks. The tray. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
Harden against Morant. Brooks with no one around. From outside, off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Brooks. He has 5. They need this. Grant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harris.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the nice highlight reel. He is what I call an elite showman. Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Timeout.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Morant. 15 points in the game. Adams sets the pick for Morant. The putback, and it's Adams on the follow.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Milton's shot is good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Driving in. He gets it in there. Milton's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. Morant. Oh, what a dunk!
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
And so it's Philadelphia in control with the 9-point lead to end the... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Harden the pass to Melton. Out to Harris. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Harris setting the pick for Melton. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
Harden finds Tucker. Tucker has screen. Harden against Morant. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game. And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Harden can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Morant.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
There's the pass to Embiid. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Brooks outside. There's the dish to Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The 76ers leading by 5. Harden with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Harden kicks to Melton. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Melton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Pass to Embiid. Now here's Tucker. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Jackson passes to Morant. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Harden kicks to Melton. Fires from deep. No good on that one, and it's Memphis the other way. There's Embiid, and the rejection by Jackson. Now here's Harden. Driving the lane, and Harden with the stuff.
And, you know, this team expects Harden to dominate like this. It's amazing how easy he makes it look.
Here's Morant. Rebounded by Tucker. Philadelphia leading by 11.
And they just didn't have enough to overcome this deficit. Chalk up this game as a fantastic victory for the 76ers.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James Harden.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Jackson hits both of them. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Morant finds Payne. Back to Morant. Passes it to Adams. And no good that time. Good D by Embiid. And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by Adams. Jackson against Harris. Out to Brooks. Three-pointer. They get it back. Here's Jackson. Misses. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And it's Leonard missing. Now the 76ers with it. It's a three-point game. Launches it. Kept alive. Here's Embiid. And he lays it straight in.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
Now here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off. Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for two future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And in that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Clippers on defense. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And Tucker, great job reading the floor and finding a way to set up a ready shooter.
Zubac finds Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, and he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Now, here is Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Taking it all the way. Harden with the flush there.
And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. With the step back, here's Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career, playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here is Harden, following the basket by Mason Plumlee. Harden with it. Leonard picks him up. Harden scanning the floor. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now, here is George. Plumlee in the post. Embiid's there. Second chance shot. Leonard finds Plumlee. Outside, George. Over Harden. And that one goes long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pulls up on the wing. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
The kick out to Westbrook. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. Driving to the basket.
And something that Harden continues to work on. That kind of defensive effort makes his coaches and teammates proud.
Clock at 6. Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And Harden with the stuff.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And Harris wide open. He shoots another 3 for Philadelphia.
Working tirelessly on the stroke. Tobias Harris trying to find consistency with that shot.
And the pass to Plumlee. Westbrook against Harden. Westbrook kicks to Zubats. Here's George. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. 76. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. DeAnthony Melton out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And don't give a cerebral player like Leonard that kind of opening. He'll read that gap. Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Here's George, and Leonard has it in the corner. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And here's George for 3. And it's Melton with the rebound. And Brett, that Clippers turnaround. Did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Pass to McDaniels. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off. So why not?
Westbrook, no good. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Here's Maxey. Passes it to McDaniels, and he drops in the layup off the glass. McDaniels got 5 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's George. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Just deadly from outside. PG getting some space, does not hesitate there.
A shot by Milton, no good.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
It's George on the wing, defended by Milton.
And so quick off his feet, Montrezl Harrell with a nice rejection.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Nobody near Leonard. Leonard on the wing. Goes back up. Here's Zubac. And at last, they get one to fall. Zubac has got his second basket. Philadelphia leading by 19 points. Here's Niang. The 76ers with another miss. LA has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. On the wing, George, defended by Milton. And that one's good, George.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Here's Westbrook. There's the steal. Harden with it. Leonard picks him up. And the jam by Harden.
And when he's in the open court, Harden has one thing on his mind. Finish.
Westbrook passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Harris. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, Harris at 6'9" is a big body, and the defense has got to do a better job of pushing him outside the paint.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Plumlee, the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. With 4 seconds on the clock, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
As much as you have to admire his burst and force, I think Plumlee's aggressiveness on that play, the impressive part.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll...
Your Sixers, 45. The Clippers, 30.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Then it's Plumlee, then it's Paul George, and it's Highland in at the point.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Kicks it to Plumlee, and the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
To the paint, here's Batum, and the dunk by Batum.
And a little slam dunk from Batum, that'll work.
And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. The lead is 15. Here's Harris. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Now you look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
Here's Harden. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Well, he's an efficient scorer in this one. Harris can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Pass to George. Back to Batum. Here's Highland. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Terrific effort from him really all night, yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Embiid kicks to Harris. Back to Embiid. No one near him. That one misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. That reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
And Kawhi Leonard continuing in the offseason to tinker with his game, trying to find ways to improve upon it. Always working hard to bring something out the next season.
And here's Harden for 3. The rebound by Paul George. Here's Leonard. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
McDaniels with the ball. Leonard's there. Maxey in the corner. It's good from long range. Maxey's got his first 3 points of the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
From deep. A shot by Milton, no good. Clippers trail by 17. Outside Westbrook. Here he goes. That ball's nice feed that time from George. 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
And the drive game is Russell Westbrook's A move. You know it's coming. Still can't stop it.
Maxey passes to Niang. Nailed from three-point land.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
The 76ers leading by 16. Outside, Maxey. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Leonard from 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Leonard's got 15.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, has got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Los Angeles on D, trailing by 13. Here's Maxey. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Philadelphia shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
It's Westbrook with the drive, and the shot goes down. 8 points for him.
Strong move there. Russell getting his feet in the paint, and he can taste 2.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball Fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Jalen McDaniels. Actually out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Harold, and it's Niang in at the 4 slot.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Tucker, it's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The pass to Zubac. Embiid with the steal. Harden against Westbrook. Pass to Embiid on the wing. Harris. No good on the triple. The Clippers again turning it over. Philadelphia leading by 19. Harden, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And here's Leonard from 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A nice shot by Tucker.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Plumlee finds George. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Westbrook driving the lane. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. The kick out to Westbrook. 3 on the clock. And it's off the back rim. No good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. To the inside. And Harden with the stuff.
An elite scorer who takes pride in torching defenses. Harden is outstanding at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. The 76ers leading by 23. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Zubac. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one. Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. A nice shot by Harris.
That's a shot that Tobias Harris is really working hard on to become more consistent as a threat from the 3-point line.
Embiid with the steal. And here's Harden for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And here's Leonard from 3. The Clippers rebound. The shot by George, wide open. And the Clippers miss again. Now the 76ers with it. They've got a 13-2 run going. Embiid, no good.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's George. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's Zubac. Here's Westbrook. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his
That
second.
one on Embiid.
It's so subtle, but what an effective up fake from Westbrook there. The defender couldn't help but take a bite.
Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 15-4 run right now. And Harden launches it from deep. The 76ers with another miss.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
So it's Philadelphia now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down. Great game for him, double-double now. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Harden kicks to Embiid. Here's Tucker. In the corner, it's Melton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he sinks the second.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. And the dead-eye shooter, Mike Miller, here to support his former team, the Grizzlies.
Hey, the Rookie of the Year back in 2001 for the Magic, but traded to Memphis and had the finest seasons of his career in a Grizzlies uniform.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
George with the bucket.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
Left side, Morant.
Offensive screen, set out of line. LA ball.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Westbrook against Morant. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here we go, one-on-one. Jackson with a screen on George. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Adams. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 5. 4-3. That shot is off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's George. And here's Zubac. Now Leonard. Zubac with a screen on Brooks. They get it again.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now here's Morant. And the dunk by Jackson.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook slams it home.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Leonard following the bucket by the Grizzlies. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Steven Adams.
Well, you look at Kawhi's career, one of the first things he did was work on his consistency from the free throw line. Why? Because he's excellent at drawing contact.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Adams high post. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Up and over Brooks. Shot by Leonard, no good. Memphis has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. To the paint. Oh, George with a steal. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest.
Now here's Plumlee, and here's Zubats outside. Adams grabs the miss. Up top, Bane. George defending. And the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
Here's Zubats. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. So at the end of 1.
Please give a big round of applause for your
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Ivica Zubats. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Big men nowadays, Doris, some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all three.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the score by the Clippers. Morant hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Morant's gotten his third basket of the night. George outside, and he drives in, out to Leonard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Kennard can't get it to go. The Clippers trail. Here's George, and George with the jam.
Paul George leaving, no doubt. Nice finish.
The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the inside, pass to Conchar. Jones from outside. Rebound by the Clippers. Westbrook outside. Leonard outside. Conchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Kennard on the wing. Kennard on the wing. The leaner. It doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Leonard outside. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Westbrook. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Memphis leading. Outside Jones. To the middle. Zubac with the steal. Leonard against Jones. To the left side wing. Pass to George. From 17, they get it back. Plumlee. And it's all tied up.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Jones drives in. Here's Tillman. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Kennard. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. A line change here for Memphis. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Batum is checked in for Zubac. Powell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Gordon, he's checked in for George. And it's Highland in for Russell Westbrook. And for the Clippers, they're shooting about 43% from the field in the second. And here's Gordon from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Clippers lead by 3.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Jackson outside. Pass to Bane. They need this. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Down low. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Morant. He's got 9. Pass to Adams. Morant with the slam!
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
The free throw drops for Morant. The Clippers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Highland, pounded by Morant. Inside. Oh, stolen by Morant. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
Highland. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Los Angeles shooting about 41%. And the layup is good off the glass.
Russell Westbrook has the frame and the confidence to take on any contact that wants to come his way. That is a tough finish.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight.
The Clippers, 26.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Pretty incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game is incredible, guys.
Ooh, and Adams, strong finish. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Zubac finds Westbrook. Over to the wing. And Westbrook slams it home.
How quick is Russell Westbrook with the dribble? He is impossible to contain.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. Down low. Jackson, pass to Brooks. From the arc. The Clippers grab the miss.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
And finished off by Westbrook.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Leonard outside from behind the arc. And it's Bane with the rebound. We know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a three-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
And the second free throw is good.
You know, sometimes we bemoan the lack of physicality in the league these days. That is not something that applies to Mr. Steven Adams.
Now here's Westbrook. 10 points for him. Leonard on the wing. And he lays it up and in. Leonard's got 7.
Kawhi Leonard, if you allow him to get to his spots, it's an easy score. In the painted area, that's easy money.
Adams, the pass to Morant. Back to Adams. Jackson on the wing. He's checked by Plumlee. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Morant. The 3 from Bane. Memphis the rebound. Outside Morant. With 1 on the clock.
Oh, wow! Incredible! The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. To the inside, Morant. He nails it, and we're tied. He's got 16.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Brooks against Leonard. Plumlee passes to Westbrook. Here's George going inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Boy, there's a smoothness to Paul George's game. He's moving fast.
Oh, wow. Get out the way, Greg.
Come on.
Get out the way.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Timeout called. Memphis. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
Good on the second one. 1:33 left to play in the third. Westbrook against Morant. Here's Zubac. George outside. And the jam by George.
Well, this is a problem for the defense right now because you've allowed Paul George to get comfortable. And when he's comfortable, he's unguardable.
From deep, Morant. And they recover it. Outside for Brooks. There's the triple. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Leonard. Now Plumlee. Now here's Leonard. It's George on the wing. Can he keep it going? Here's Zubac. No good there. Now Memphis takes it the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Morant finds Bain. Outside for Brooks. Outside Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Clippers in the lead.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 10. Two on the clock. And that's 2 points on the layup. Westbrook's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, the aggressive play on the interior paying off for Russell Westbrook right now. He is always able to score on the inside.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
George passes to Leonard, and the dunk by Leonard.
There's just so much force that Kawhi plays with. It is what allows him to rise up and put it down with authority.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And here's Westbrook. Pass to Plumlee. And here's Zubac. Leonard on the wing. George, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Bain. Morant with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Jackson can't get it to go. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Leonard, left side. Driving to the basket. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. And with every possession being critical, he was clear with his team. Quote, "This is what we prepared for. Keep your focus, stay in the moment, and execute." He believes that's the path to victory, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's George. And George with the jam.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
Jackson on the wing. 18 feet out. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Doubled by Jackson. Zubac finds Leonard. Pass to George. Zubac with it. Shoots over Moran. The second effort. George. Westbrook outside. Tries again. Can't hit that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Memphis trailing here. On the wing, Bain. He's checked by Plumlee. Kicks it out to Jackson. The wide open shot is on the money.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Leonard outside. Back to Westbrook. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. George against Moran. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Jackson outside. Now Moran. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Pass to Plumlee. Back to George. And the jam by George.
That's what you expect from your leader. Paul George stays calm and doesn't get overwhelmed by the moment.
Inside, and it's stolen by Plumlee. Westbrook outside. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And they get it back. Leonard finds Plumlee. Westbrook outside. Clock at 6. It's George on the wing. Stolen by Bain. Outside Moran. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
And it's critical Moran steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
George outside. Great D that time from Bain. Pass to Jackson to take the lead. And he sinks it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Leonard. Off target at the rim. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're down by 1. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so he's got to draw up a play to make it happen.
The Clippers making a switch here. Morris, a screen on Moran. Leonard passes to George. Can't knock in the 3.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. And this was an all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke.
we're talking about this, what you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the 3. Now here's Jackson, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Harden with it. Pass to Melton. The 3 ball. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now here's Brooks. Bain kicks to Morant. Adams with the screen on Harden. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. It's a 3-point game. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Morant. Out to Harris. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. It's stolen by Harris. To the paint. Embiid against Adams. This one for 3. Another shot. And Embiid lays it in.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Now here's Morant. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Adams in the corner. Embiid with the steal. Harden scanning the floor. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
There's the feed to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He said the defensive key is to deny drives and big finishes at the rim. He added, that's where they're most effective getting to the cup. If we want to win, we need to shrink the gaps and try to bait them into taking contested jumpers. Kevin, of course, the tiebreaker in this season series is at stake. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player. Smitty, he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
And here's Jackson. James Harden getting it to go from deep. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
Harden's shot is off. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies, trailing by 2. The pass to Jackson. Adams with the screen on Melton. Back to Adams. Stolen by Tucker. It's off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. Philadelphia shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. 43 seconds left to play in the first. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
From deep Harden, Brooks grabs the board. Grizzlies have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Melton against Adams. Brooks against Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Here's Morant. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got his 3rd bucket of the night. It's a tie game in Memphis. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Shake Milton. Also, Maxey out there. Jalen McDaniels is out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Niang in at the 4 spot.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Milton the pass to Maxey. Buries the corner 3. Maxey's got the lead up to 5 now for Philadelphia. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
6 on the shot clock. Kennard the pass to Aldama. And now the 76ers on the break. Milton kicks to Niang. Back to Milton. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
They'll double him with Harrell. Inside, Conchar. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
In the corner, Harrell with it. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Getting his number called from the mid-range. Montrezl Harrell's game is growing.
Here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And good that time. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Here's Jones. Passes it to Aldama. And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Jones. Conchar, the pass to Jones. Here's Conchar. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Tillman. That shot no good. Great D that time from Harrell. Maxey kicks to Milton. Fires the 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Pass to Kennard. All alone. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late.
Which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty. And he shoots the three ball with such confidence.
Now here's Jones. And there's the drive. Yep, it counts. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Maxey passes to Milton. Back to Maxey. Kicks to McDaniels. Now here's Milton. Kennard covering. They get it back. Maxey passes to Milton. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Conshaw. Jones against Harrell. The pass to Aldama. Out to the right wing. Here's Tillman. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Maxey against Jones.
Memphis foul. Santi Aldama. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Maxey. Takes it off the glass. And it's 9 points for Tyrese Maxey.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
In the corner, Kennard with it. He gets it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. All right, thank you, David. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Harden. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams at the center position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Harden outside. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. He kicks it to Embiid. Off target from three-point range.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Morant. He has 6. Here's the lob to Adams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Melton finds Harden. Harris outside. Shot clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Nobody near Melton. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Melton's got 6.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Grant, solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And the basket by Harden.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And Adams kicks to Bain. Outside Jackson. Back to Bain. Now here's Morant. He's got 8, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
Here's Harden in the corner. It's Melton over Bain. Melton, no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Back to Adams. Memphis moving it around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Harris a screen on Morant. Harris outside. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one's on Morant.
Slowly but surely, Harris continues to elevate his game. The shooting, the playmaking, the ability to make a difference.
And he makes all 3. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 10-point game. Jackson passes to Bain. Kick out to Adams. Brooks outside. And stolen by Harris. Harden has a wide open look. The 76ers with another miss. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And then Morant slams it in.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The 76ers leading by 7.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
Offensive rebound. And Tucker kicks to Harden. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. A nice shot by Tucker. And now a 12-point Philadelphia lead.
P.J. Tucker is a lights-out 3-ball specialist. The D must respect his range.
Down low. Out to Morant. Adams with the screen on Harden. To the middle. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Harden, and Adams sends it back.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
And Adams with the slam.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. They get it back. Kicks it out to Harden. Over Morant. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 11 points.
That sweet lefty stroke of Harden, so sound in his mechanics, a tremendous jump shooter.
And finished off by Morant.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them, a spark that turned things around.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
James Harden getting it done for the 76ers. He finishes. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And so, in the game for the 76ers, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. D'Anthony Melton out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Maxey passes to Niang. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Outside for Jackson. Passes it to Morant. Lets it fly from 18. A second chance effort. Adams finds Bain. Back to Adams. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Maxey, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The 76ers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Harden driving inside.
And it doesn't take much to get Harden going. His confidence serves as a catalyst for him catching fire.
Here's Brooks. It doesn't go for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Morant looking around. And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
14 foul.
Here's Morant. He dishes it to Brooks. Pocket 6. Morant with it, and it's Harden picking him up, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Harden kicks to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Outside Jackson. Unable to get that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Tucker. And the 76ers get it back. And the rejection by Jackson. It's Morant with the drive. Here's Adams back to Morant. Brooks with no one around. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Brooks against Harris. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Melton sets a screen for Harden. Up top, Melton. Pulls up. That one wide left. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 7. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Harden dishes to Tucker. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play, defended the shot, and then finished it off with the rebound. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Philadelphia.
was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
The drive by Brooks. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
The way Brooks gets by people, he varies the pace of his dribble to keep you guessing.
Here's Harden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And so he makes both from the line.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
So the 76ers win it. And in the... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
You make this the winner's pleasure. The team appreciates